double strand guilloche border pattern as Saltire. This is a double strand border pattern, and it's been interwoven in such a way as to create this Saltire, this cross shape. First thing to do is get your single white centre tesserae down. Get all these in, and you can see how the spacing between them is 5 tesserae. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and get those into place, and then just check. Use something to just measure the distance and go around, and it should be roughly the same. As you can see here, this one is just a fraction higher than this one, but it doesn't really matter. Get those in. Then set your black lines. Now it's important to see which side of the center tesserae that the black lines are. You can see here, if you look, this line starts here, goes up, you see your triangle cuts, goes all the way around, stops there. This line starts here, goes up, curves all the way around. This line starts here, curves around and stops there. So there's only the one triangle cut there, there's two there, there's two there, and again the last one starts here, goes all the way around, and then just stops there. It's very important to realize that these strands, 2 lines of black either side, 3 lines of color, realize where they start and where they stop. They start here, stops there. This one starts here, stops there, starts here, stops there. It doesn't stop there, it stops there. Try to recognize where these lines start and stop. Now, don't worry about the spacing too much, because you can see here, look at the distance, look at how wide that is, and look at how much thinner they are here. You will see that on the original Roman mosaics themselves, so long as it's not too far out, because the pieces that you cut will be slightly irregular in shape. Then you can use that to just create some thinner lines, and then use the larger pieces for the thicker ones. Notice on the curves where the black lines curve around the single white center tesserae that you have your triangles. Further out though, you have keystone cuts. These are explained in the instructions there. So black line curves around the center tesserae, you can use triangle cuts to get that line to curve around. It's a very tight angle. Further out, don't use triangles on this curve, use the keystone cuts. Once you have the center tesserae and the black lines in, then all the infill, make sure you're going in the same color sequence. Then you can do your red line and fill in on the white. Notice on these white that there is a border line all the way around. Then you fill it in. Do your border line, then fill it in. Do the border line, then fill it in. Don't tesserae count on this. Don't try to have exactly the same tesserae in a line on your mosaic that I have in mine. Just use the amount of tesserae that you need.